Hi, welcome to this lesson on trigonometry, compound angles. Let's have a look at question 5. Prove that sine of 60 degrees minus x plus sine of 60 degrees plus x can be written as square root of 3 times cos x. And then evaluate the expression sine 15 degrees plus sine 105 degrees without using a calculator. Okay, so first of all, let's prove that given requirement there. So I'm going to write the left-hand side, sine of 60 degrees minus x plus sine of 60 degrees plus x. Hopefully once I've simplified this, I get the right-hand side. So this is compound angle formulae. We have sine of a minus b and sine of a plus b. So for the first one, for sine of a minus b, we know it was sine cos sine. And then because of minus, you keep it as minus. And then the angles, 60 degrees and x, 60 degrees and x. Plus, now for sine of a plus b, again, it was sine cos sine. The angles as you saw them, 60 degrees and x, 60 degrees and x. And because of the plus sign, it becomes a plus in the middle. So simplifying now. Sine 60 and cos x, and I have a plus sine 60 cos x here. So I have two amounts of sine 60 degrees times cos x. Then I have a negative cos 60 sine x and a positive cos 60 sine x. So those will cancel each other out. So I've just left with this expression here. But sine of 60 degrees is a special angle. It's root 3 over 2. So you have 2 times root 3 over 2 times cos x. The 2's will divide into each other, and you're left with root 3 times cos x. Okay, and that is the right-hand side. So you've proven that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. Now, without the use of a calculator, we want to find the value of sine of 15 degrees plus the sine of 105 degrees. So whenever you're given a question like this where they ask you to hence or evaluate something without the use of a calculator, it generally relies on the fact that you've done something prior to help you solve it. So what have we just done previously? We've just shown that that given identity is true. And you can see there are two signs here that are being added, just like they are here. So if we can somehow find an x degree angle here that when we plug it in gives us 15 and 105, then we can just simplify it to that. But think about it. 60 degrees minus what gives me 15 degrees? Well, that's 45 degrees, isn't it? That's a nice special angle. Okay, because that'll give you 15 degrees. Plus the sine of 60 plus 45 degrees. Well, if I add those two together, I get 105 degrees. So I have this in that form. So I can rewrite this as the square root of 3 times cos of that x angle, in our case, 45 degrees. And we know the cos of 45 degrees from special angles. It's root 3 times cos of 45 is root 2 over 2. So square root of 3 times square root of 2, we can bring that in as the square root of 3 times 2 over 2. And that's just going to be the square root of 6 divided by 2. And you can double check that on the calculator that that is what that expression is equal to. So we have sine of 15 degrees plus sine of 105 degrees. And you see we get square root of 6 over 2. Alright, so that is how we would do this type of question. I will see you in the next one.